That awkward moment when Steam isn't even open yet. There it goes. Okay, has anyone noticed how Valve has been doing, like, sale things constantly? Like, it's the Lunar New Year, for example, right now. But, like, every week it's a new sale with a theme. I'm a fan of that, because I do enjoy, sales. What's Cyber Manhunt? Story-oriented puzzle game focusing on big data, hacking, citizen privacy, and social workers. That's neat. Not quite what I'm after, but neat. The Entropy Center. Oh, this looks like... Okay. Fiddling with time to complete portal puzzles. I kinda dig this. I mean, it looks vaguely not Unity. It looks like a Unreal Engine asset flip almost, but it also looks like a lot of fun. Which means that honestly, I will happily forgive the asset flippy lookingness. Paired with something called Void Breaker. Oh! I saw someone playing this the other day. This is cool. I saw someone playing this the other day. Apparently it's really quite good. And it's from the same developer. Or at least it's the Stubbyverse. Stubby Playstack. Stubby Playstack, yeah, so same developer. That's cool. Yeah, no, this looks very Portal but time mechanics. But yeah, no, all kinds of sales going on. Simple Planes. I've seen people playing around with this. And yeah. It looks fun. It's not I mean that might be fun, but I'm not really nah. Lots of fun stuff going on here though. Like I genuinely there's a lot of stuff in here that I would be open to trying, if that makes sense. Survival crafting experience for 1 to 6 players. Nope, I'm good. Anyway. I've got a song stuck in my head. It's called Life. Do, do, do. Alright, so order of operations for today. We want to save enough money, which we should have actually very shortly, to buy taco ticklers. But that means we can't really spend our money setting up the barn for mushrooms. That is fine. Zero, 4 grand. Molly, I'm gonna have to go find you. 0, 0, so Molly. Is it Molly over here or Molly elsewhere? Oh, you know what? No, Molly's gonna be the one that's over in the apartment building, isn't it? How are you doing on stuff? Oh, you're doing fine. Okay. I have to check in on them occasionally, but that's not the end of the world. These should be a healthy mix if the changes, yep, changes did get saved. Yeah, these should be, once they've gone through this batch, just a healthy mix of all the seed types. Which does mean I need to keep all of the seed types in stock, but that's not the end of the world. Alright. Alright, have fun. And let's go check up on this business. Literally today is mostly just waiting for deals and for things to happen. Because I want to enable myself to just buy taco ticklers. So that means I can't spend an exorbitant amount of money. If I needed, like, packaging, I could, but... Of course, it does occur to me. The mushroom stuff doesn't take card, it takes cash, so I can actually do that. And Fungal Phil wants money. Downtown got smart. Right, okay. The nice thing about the meth is it should only ever be in multiples of 10. Just running around with crack rocks, the way you do. Or not even crack rock, meth rocks. Okay, yeah, I can set up... Yes. Because, yeah, that's cash, so I don't need to worry about it interfering. I don't need another mushrooming station. I don't... Weed cocoa leaves, okay. I don't know if that includes mushrooms. We'll find out, though. I'm gonna say, I've got one. I'm gonna want 14 more. No. 19 more. I'm gonna have 20 of those. Oh, and I need to pay off fungal fill. So we'll go this way. Damn, everyone's after the granddaddy today. The granddaddy and the OG. Ah, yes, I need air conditioners. Okay. Alright, let's go grab some air conditioners and find out how well they work. AC unit. I'm gonna buy 10. Oh, this is... Oh, I can't do that. This is cutting into my budget. I can't do that. We'll buy 1. I can cover that. Interesting. I need water. That's not the end of the world. There's a... I can just go get that. And that's how you get killed by a car, kids. Don't do as I do. For a variety of reasons. Drug dealing's bad, and also getting hit by cars is bad. I'm gonna buy a big shelf. Well, hopefully this guy's open. I don't know why I got purple, but I did. Need to grab a watering can. Damn it, okay. There it is. Don't mind me, officers. I'm just carrying bags of grain and it's after curfew. I imagine there's probably a couple minutes of, like, leeway it gives you. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's start with these. Supplies. Finished product. I mean, honestly, that's just that for now. Oh, of course I need a special bottle for that. Okay. Uh, question is, do you dry mushrooms? I've received 600. I'm pretty sure that. Okay. Gonna say. Pretty sure you're wrong, but sure. Yeah, apparently he was right, to be fair. Alright, so our orders are for 12 jars of purple. 14 jars of OG. I think that's 14. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah, 14. And 3 Bix, 3 jars, which is... fuck me. That's 8, 12 plus 3. So 15. That was, it's hard easily, yeah. That's it? Okay. For the record, your dealers, in case anyone is curious about this, your dealers have 10 open slots that you can't access, but they can, that they use for things that they need to, like if you give them a brick, they can break that down into bottles and baggies to deal with people. And they've got 10 open slots to do that with. Cool, I have enough money now. Heavenly Kush and Crack. It's a good thing the police don't just randomly search vehicles, because that would be a bad thing for me. And then 15 OG Kush. And then... can you imagine you're waiting for a drug deal, your dealer rides up on a skateboard and just friggin' dies into the wall next to you? That would be kinda hilarious. I'd feel bad for him, but it'd be hilarious. You know, help him out. Maybe give him a band-aid if he needs it, you know. I really should set up... I should give myself a couple stacks of bricks at some point as well. But only once I've finished working my way through my bottle collection of lesser than perfect quality. We'll get there. Because this would just be a brick. Singular. Alright, the last two are over there. Well, you know what I should do while I'm over here? We're buying taco ticklers tomorrow, but that doesn't mean we can slack on laundering money. We're gonna need more. A lot more. You know what, I'm actually gonna go this way. Some nights they can really see you, others they just really can't, and I don't know why. But also, they just can't see me here, but they can see me over there. Okay, they're inside the construction site and over there. We'll go do this one over here first. Yeah, I think the biggest limiting factor we're going to run into is, even with all the properties, just processing everything down, if that makes sense. Why do I have meth on me? Like, I mean, not even processing, turning it into money in the bank. Because I'm probably going to be able to do like 15 grand a day. But that's still really slow by comparison to what I'm capable of. I also need to have a look at their storage cabinet. Are they processing fast enough? Like, are they growing faster than they can process, or no? slightly. So I may eventually... I mean, right now, supply is keeping up with demand. Which means they'll grow as needed, basically. I may have to set up some additional space just for drying, maybe? I don't know. Like, I can definitely put that one person on more of them. He stands around doing nothing most of the time. So I can scale it up in situ. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on a mod that enables automatic transfers between locations. I think there's a mod that does drones for that. Very tempting. Have them transfer everything into there. Let the packaging happen. You don't make as much XP when you're using dealers, do you? I'll be right back. I gotta use the washroom. Alright, I'm back. Somebody asked me while I was out, how do you do a non-stop stream for multiple years to YouTube? The answer is you have a VPS with FFmpeg or similar, and it just sends the video feed. That's all I need. Alleyway behind the laundromat. Okay.
Yeah.
Watering can, bed, and nothing else on sale? Isn't it supposed to be 3? Weird. Also, Uncle Phil seems to really enjoy stashing stuff right here. I'm now the proud owner of Taco Ticklers. I wish I could rename it, because that name's kind of terrible. Oh, so not even 15 grand total. That comes out to 10, 12... Actually, it comes out to 20, doesn't it? Because 6, 4, that's 10, plus 2, 12, plus 8 is 20. Wait, no, I'm doing streamer math. 6 and 4, 10. 2, 12. 8, it's... Am I doing streamer math? That's 10 and 10, now it's 20. Okay. What have you got for sale? Coffee table, large storage, almost. If you could give me like 50% off on the huge, I would buy like so many of them. Yeah, no, meth is kind of fair considering the game I'm playing right now. Oh, I see. It's actually kind of easier. It's Lenny's Myco Mix. This is all temporary. Once these are done growing, I'm going to hire people and arrange everything properly. You know what I just spotted is I think there's an infinite money glitch right now. I suspect that if I put this in there, hit cancel. Oh. Didn't realize it was. I thought it was. Never mind. I thought it was generating infinite garbage. Turns out it was right. I mean, I wasn't. I was not, in fact, generating any infinite garbage. I was just wasting the soil. So, annoyingly, the mushrooms have this oddball property where the balls can leave the planter. So sometimes you have to try multiple times. Yeah. Definitely paying people to do this. Fair enough. This is mushrooms. I believe it's the most recently added thing. Alright, and I need to contact Fungal Phil again. If nothing else, Fungal Phil, I need to give me more of those, but also I need him to let me purchase more, basically. Oh god, you're gonna need multiple waterings. You know what? We're gonna go hire someone right now. I mean, if you're looking for something to do, I wouldn't say don't play this, because it's really quite good. Can I buy a shelf? Actually, I don't need 4 of them. I just need 1. I hope. That being said, most of my expenses are now covered. I don't need to buy any more stuff. I've got 20 grand a day going in my bank account. And of course, this is all temporary, so... I don't know if they can operate that, but we're going to find out. Wow. Normally he's all for it. I don't know how many of these they can handle on their own, but it shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to have to tear all of this out, though, so... Okay. occurred to me that... Did I... No, I did not. Okay. Supermarket? Okay. Not gonna lie, I had like a sip of Bailey's earlier because it was handed to me and I was like, ooh. And it's all I've been able to taste for like the last hour. It's not unpleasant, it's just unexpected. Don't worry, Phil, I'll pay off the rest of your debt in a bit. Actually, you know what? I should do that real quick. There's opportunity here to temporarily min-max. I think these two are going to be too warm. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Can only do a couple more, but that's still fine. Alright, let's go pay Fungal Phil. I want to be able to make bulk purchases from him because buying things 10 at a time is painful and it makes it harder for me to set this up. Which is probably very intentional, to be fair. Smells good. I mean, okay, so there is food being made upstairs that is definitely being made with ingredients that I don't like. There's some things I just cannot do. Cabbage is one of them. I know it's weird. But the smell that comes off of it isn't unpleasant. Realize that was probably her right there. It is. How you doing? Oh, you're doing fine, just fine. I think... of the products that you have, the one that's selling the worst is green crack. So when it comes time, I will replace the green crack with mushrooms for Jane. What I would love would be statistics from the dealer about what their assigned customers want. You know? Hey, Cranky Frank. Probably a good deal. Alright, so I need 4 green crack, which is surprisingly low. I need 12 jars and 3 bricks. That's 12 plus 12, 24 jars of OG. Almost out of the OG. And 7 of sour diesel. We're gonna need to get sour diesel going soon. Although I think with how I've changed things up, that should already be dealt with in a way. Gonna double check over here, but I'm pretty sure that there's probably a bunch in here. Yeah, there's none. Well, I mean, there's a little. Either way. Come around to the van later. We're gonna start over here. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna need more. I put the gardener on 14. I'm going to increase the number that he can handle because honestly he's idling most of the time. Twice 14 is 28. Just call it 32. Just realized not a single one of my deals is in this part of town. Impressive. And the thing you're selling the least of... Wow, you're selling a lot of OG. Selling least print... Okay. Sure. Then again, I've noticed a shift myself, so I guess it depends on what they're currently looking for as a group. can't believe they were my only purchase of green crack tonight. Because that was for a while, like, the bread and butter. Now it seems to be, like, primarily, well, right now OG and Granddaddy Purple, although nobody bought any Granddaddy Purple tonight. Got that premium meth. Gonna leave that there and grab that one because more to package. Wait, what? Oh, it's just okay. Fair enough. I completely misread how that was being done. 10 either way. Ooh, you need to buy more jars. You can't see it, but I'm keeping notes in Steam's overlay, which for whatever reason is no longer captured. I don't know why. But yeah, I've got a note open that says buy jars. I think I'm going to be getting the delivery from Fungal Phil in the morning. I wish the days were slightly longer. I might just try to hunt down a mod that makes the days longer. Guys having a party over here, damn. Three OG Kush, 3 OG Kush. Really is a party. 20 OG Kush. But your own backyard is not a great place to hide when doing drug deals. Also good to see the Benzi's influence in Suburbia going down. It's a little bit of a struggle with that because Suburbia is very... Well, it's Suburbia. Because there's not many dealers out and about in Suburbia. And also, I don't have a lot of people that want to buy there, so I can't decrease by doing a lot of deals. Of course, that's going to change.
more.
You, on the other hand, are just flying through the green crack. Interesting. I'm gonna bring you more so you don't run out. Like, I'm sure he still has like a pile of bags in his inventory or something, but... I think that's everything for tonight. Shot caller. I'll quickly restart the game. Because I want to buy... more drying racks. Probably a lot more drying racks. And... jars. I'm almost at half a mil. I just realized the other issue with my plan is the person delivering them to the things I think is maxed out as well. So if that's the case, I'm gonna have to restart the game a second time. But that's whatever. Buy jars, buy something. Drying racks. Yeah, okay, so I do need to increase the routes as well. There's no reason he can't have 40 routes. He's a human being. He can think these things through. You know, A, B, this needs to go there. Uh-oh. A cold wave. Temperatures in the negative 40s with wind chill between negative 50 and negative 60. In Celsius, by the way. It's a bit north of me. Still, that's insane. Alright, so. I'm going to take those out because right now we don't need samples. We need capacity. And I'm going to start with jars. Just occurred to me I have no money. I can't buy jars. Okay, we're going to start with other things. The racks. And I want to buy 16 more. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make them fit, but extras are fine. Cool, I got 8 grand now. I can buy jars. Hopefully that'll push it over the threshold. Where's my hauler? Alright, take these to go get packaged. Alright, let's go. The placement of the things around here must be deliberate. The way that it's just perfectly blocked in, so you can't get a van back here. Like, there's a vehicle always parked there, and there's a there, so you cannot get a vehicle in here. I'm actually going to keep those in there because I'm going to want those. Alright, let's go jar shopping, shall we? I can buy another 20. Eventually here I am going to have to get a brick press. My goal is to get him to the point where I can just rock up with the van and just load up with everything I need. Gonna go this way. I'm hoping that drying mushrooms is a thing, because I would love to start out with a high-quality supply. Plus, I wouldn't mind turning this into a base of refining. You know what I mean? I have no idea what that sound just was. Oh, that was probably... Yeah, okay. Why not? How about 20 OG? How about 15 OG? Okay. How about 15 OG? Oh, that was 14. Never mind. Sorry, Billy. If I could amend that, I would, but... Fortunately, it doesn't seem possible. Want to get this back across town. Ideally before curfew starts. Skate park, excellent. I have sparse scrimmages. I need green bags. Put those in there for now. So I need 10 Granddaddy Purple. Three green. One brick, 2 jars of OG, which is 6 of OG. Actually, there's a perfect amount right there. And And 1 brick, 6 jars, which would be 10 sour diesel. And 4 more OG. Most reliable customer award. Alright, let's pop into the taco. Okay, fine. We'll do one here first. Trouble about not checking who's exactly near me, you know? As soon as I see 15 at this point, my brain just immediately goes, oh, they're talking about, 3. There's 1 over here, okay. Low-key, I'm thinking about putting Dean on a dealer, because he's kind of just like the only one over here at this point. Gonna need more OG Kush soon. Got it. I'm sure they appreciate me sprinting through, hey? You know, the game very definitively doesn't let you not stop dealing. Each dealer can handle 10 customers, but each area has 11 to 15 customers. Also, I low-key wish that the dealers could start pushing this kind of volume, because that'd be amazing. Like, in theory, you can shuffle off an entire neighborhood onto dealers. You just have to use more than one dealer, unfortunately. I'm just thinking aloud. I suspect maybe at the end game there might be a way to do that. I don't know. I do not know. Let's go see how the aging's doing. It's still backed up. But it is catching up. Although I don't know if that's just because these were filled now. I may add more racks. We'll see. It occurs to me there's probably just a metric ton of... Yep, okay. And I think... Yeah, we're out of low-quality pseudo. And honestly, very soon I won't be paying these guys again, because there won't be a need to, because it'll be... a massive oversupply of meth again, honestly. I wish we didn't have such an antagonistic relationship with the Benzies, because having somebody that you could sell bulk material to would be fantastic. For to move it outside of this area. Alright, so she does... okay. Getting there. This is all very temporary. This is not how the final layout's going to be done, but... Oh, I need to restart the game. But I can get home real quick either way. Question in my head is, how many botanists do I need to maintain that? I'm gonna say 1 for every 16 beds. I want to have 32 beds, so 2 botanists for that. And then I might, maybe, depending on how things look, move stuff around for drying. Oh wait, hang on. This game has this weird habit of it causes like a bug in my in the graphics driver where it just starts displaying like a single picture of the game on my left monitor, which covers OBS, which is problematic, as you can imagine. I have to close and reopen it to fix it. Okay. Yeah, okay, we got a little bit of time left. I completely forgot to go do my other businesses. I will say it is kind of ironic that the first business you buy to launder money is a laundromat, and then a car wash. Well, I mean that comes second, but like there is amusing things going on there. Alright, so my thinking... We got 6 of those. Oh, and she handled them perfect. 6 of those, and there's gonna be 2 more here. So this, I'm not gonna supply the soil for now. I'm gonna let these all be grown out and done, and you know, dealt with over here. And then I'm gonna tear everything down and set up properly. In the meantime, I think I am going to go through with my plan to Gazebo in the residential area. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna go through with my plan to move stuff around. I didn't even know this was here. Thanks for the cocaine. Because I was recently searched, that was fine. Ignore the fact that I just have a pile of cocaine on me.
Okay.
0%. Nah, it's not worth it. Ran out of OG. Well, sell that cocaine, and then I'll give you some OG later. Actually, it just occurred to me that I should just use the van for this. Also, that I 100% should turn this into a only grow up with drone-based deliveries with that one mod that I spotted. And just not do the aging here. Although, you know what? They're actually catching up. You know what? I will leave it be then. Because they are very visibly catching up, so I am no longer concerned. Yeah, everyone's hit me up at the same time, damn. Yeah, I hired a fast worker here. Full credit. Like, they're getting it done. And having a central place to get all this packed is fantastic for me as well. Although I'm rethinking having all the storage in the hotel room. It's good, but it's cramped. I need to figure out a better storage system, I think. I think I'm going to install that drones mod to automate this part, as well as maybe find one that increases the length of the day. Don't mind me, officer, my van isn't absolutely full to the top with meth. I can imagine how stressful of a job it must be to be the person that does this in real life. Not saying I have sympathy for them, like, don't, but like, the stress of that situation would have to be insane, right? Not gonna be long until I have my first load of mushrooms for him to take care of. But that's gonna be a probably daytime thing. Nope, still can't make a deposit. Alright. Alright, I need to save the game, actually. I'm gonna go hunt down those mods really quick. Because I'm curious and I want to try them. And I want Schedule 1. And Delivery Jones is the #1 mod, by the way. There's another mod called Auto Distributor. I'm going to turn on screen cap for you. So here's delivery drones. You can have it delivered to customers. That's tempting, actually. You can have it do dealers, and you can transfer items between your properties. Up to 20 drones. I think I'm primarily going to use it for transfers. I don't think I want to do automatic sales. Because that basically just replaces the... That just replaces the dealers. And I don't want to do that. Dynamic weather. Automatic drone, they convert product, okay. Alright, so this does have issues. Alright, let's have a look at this one. This one is Auto Distributor. Okay, so this is just for getting product to your dealers. Okay, this is just... This just lets you, like, buy a shop. And stock it. Buy a storefront, cook recipes, pre-rolls and edibles, stock shelves and run automated sales and reputation rank up brand tiers and a lot of cash. Neat. Not what I'm looking for, but neat. Okay, I think I'm going to try out delivery drones. Because I'm not... Because the issues mentioned there don't look like ones that would affect me in this case, in this scenario. And I want a mod that increases daytime. Make the days longer. I mean, based on how recent people were talking about it, I'm gonna guess that it maybe works. Come on. Figure out how to disable that. That's like a security thing. And it immediately bugged out and displayed on the wrong screen. Let's try that again, shall we? Thank you, NVIDIA, for making amazing drivers that definitely work without issues. There we go. Okay, fair enough. I need to tweak that then, and also I want to have a look at the expanded drones. That's expanded storage, because the delivery drones. Okay. I'm gonna load the game. We're gonna see if any of that changes, because it might only generate the config after it's loaded or something. I've seen weirder. Alright, so it did mention where to find the config file. I was at... It's not a JSON file, that's why. Hang on, the game's making things irritating and hard. Hang on. Config.ini. Alright, it's already twice long. Perfect, that's what I want to see. Because right now, the days just feel way too short. Just too much to do in a day, not enough time to do it. So I end up doing everything at like way past midnight, right? 4 a.m. I am gonna have so much mushrooms. I'm hoping I can use the mushrooms to expand. I'm gonna need some baggied. I'm gonna make 20 baggied and then get the rest jarred. Of course, I don't have any baggies, so that's, you know, an issue on its own, but that I can solve that. Okay, what's my blood sugar at? Something's off. Okay, I'm not in trouble. Okay. Hmm. Oh, I see. What's the stash and dash? Let me think. Stash and dash. Oh, that's the okay. That's the meth place. So it's gonna cost me like 60 grand. Bungalow. Oh, you know what? I just realized they can't deliver to that location because it doesn't have a place to do it because the barn is a place, the bungalow has a place, the sweatshop isn't listed here because it doesn't have. Oh, that's not great. Honestly, I wasn't even aware there was a dead drop spot here. I've never seen that one used. So I need 11 jars of Granddaddy. I need... I read that incorrectly, I think. 2 bricks, 3 jars. No, actually, I did. Because 2 bricks is 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. 2 bricks, 3 jars again. That's what confused me, because I was like, hang on, that's not... Yeah, okay, so it's 11 green crack. And 2 bricks, 15 jars, Kush. That's 15 plus 8, that's... My brain hurts. 15 plus 8 is... why am I bad at this? Why am I so bad at this? $23 of Kush. Hey, we're moving into the banana. Moving into the good Kush. I'll just do that for now. It's gonna be a little bit of extra, but that's fine. And 3 jars of diesel. It's a casual $1,000. I'm gonna have to move my packaging. If for no other reason, then it means that right now I can't use the drones to deliver stuff to it, and that's kind of what I wanted to use them for. You know what that does mean, though? That becomes my new storage area. I fill that with all the stuff that I need. I mean, it already kind of is, but you know what I mean. That becomes proper storage for drugs. And I set up everything else somewhere else. All the packaging stuff gets moved somewhere else. Where do I move it to? The bungalow would almost work, but there's not quite enough room in there now. It's also very heavily utilized. The barn probably has enough room, but I'm concerned about the staff limit. If need be, I'm sure I can find a mod to increase that, but... I'm gonna get the mushrooms set up first, and then I'll have a look. I'll have a dig into that. My guy, your backyard is still not a good place to meet. Or my girl, in this case. Still. And that's the last of my old low-quality OG. Everyone's on the good stuff. Well, aside from the deals, they're still selling the old stuff, but... I want to check if there is somebody at that gazebo right now. Nope. Okay. You know, actually thinking about it, if I move the packaging to the barn out of the bungalow, or the sweatshop rather, there's really no reason for me to keep using the sweatshop for anything. Other than extra storage, which, you know, I can do. I didn't mean to do that. Dealer earnings were down that day. What? It's gonna be because you didn't have any OG, isn't it? Probably. Alright, take your sour diesel. I'm gonna give you some OG. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay, so Molly is out of OG. I mean, Jane's got like no customers, but okay, so Brad needs sour diesel but tomorrow. Molly just straight up needs OG. Okay, let's go hook Molly up with some OG. Oh, sorry. Again, Genji. Benji. Did not see your face there. Molly is out. Okay. Where is Molly? Ah, okay. She moves fast. Right, I need to buy baggies. Yeah, I think this is going to become my proper storage area over here. Instead of the motel room, because the motel room's a little bit too small. One and 19 more, please. I need to verify the reason he has stopped work over here. Is it because he's out of stuff to package, or is he out of jars? Okay, he's good on that. I need to bring the van around sometime soon, but should I? Because realistically what I should do is I should make that move sooner rather than later. but at the same time I don't want to, so I probably won't. It occurs to me you could totally make bricks of mushrooms, and that would be cursed. I feel bad for them, but then also at the same time I don't. Okay, so this is ready for teardown. Good. Curious about when dealers are out and about. Wait a second. I think these are going to stay over here because this just works too well. I do... Oh, still more. I can do 4 more. I only have room for 2. Sorry, just making sure you weren't to Benzies. Let's go see Jeremy, shall we? Oh, he's in the car.
Mm.
50 is better than everything else I've got. Nope, that was immediate no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is exactly what she wants. Hell yeah. And Hank Stevenson on his way down. Hank. Listen, I want to offer you a mushroom. A legendary mushroom. Really? 70%? Wow, okay. Well, we'll try again tomorrow. Well, we can try Carl Bundy, which is... Isn't the name of, like, a serial killer? Like, unironically, actually? No, that's Ted. I think. Hi, Karen. These will be done very shortly, I think. My green crack, do I just happen to have that in here? No. I don't know where they wandered off to. That's unfortunate. Oh well. I was gonna do a quick delivery because I could. Alright, so. Orders. 1 brick, 15 jars, Granddaddy Purple, which is 19 jars Granddaddy Purple. Hey, Brent. I need more Granddaddy Purple. There is more stored, but... green crack, 1 brick, 3 jars. So there's the brick, I just need 3 more jars. How's my day? It's been pretty good. And 6 jars OG Kush. Well, that's not very fun. How would you react if your dealer just fell down in front of you like that? Just jumped from, like, on high? Just an absolute leap. I don't think I'm going to be able to get Carl Bundy tonight. It's unfortunate. He's almost out of meth. Suppose I had 7 grand on him, though. Failing the theoretical exam for the driver's license, had a panic attack while shopping, your grandmother almost died, and your aunt passed away. That is a hell of a week. God damn. I am sorry. I can't honestly say that I blame you. But, on the plus side, it will get better. You'll try again, you'll pass the driver's license tests. Your grandmother didn't die. Your aunt did, and that's unfortunate, but... Look at the plus sides, right? Doctor wanted to stay in the heart clinic. She's a very weak heart. Right. Guessing she said no. You know what, though? She is still alive. That counts for something, I think. No, I shouldn't do it like this. This is unrealistic. It's a bit too tight. So enjoy the time you have left, right? It sucks. I get it. I've gone through it too much. Everyone has, really. I get it. Okay, you know what, if I put that there... Alright, I'm actually gonna move that to there. You're trying to prefer. I mean, that's all you can do, right? That's all you can do. Just try to be ready for it. You won't be. Nobody ever is. But you can try. I hope you can sleep too. Because the alternative is not sleeping, and that is never fun, to be perfectly honest. Would I be the worst boss if I put this in here? Because it's otherwise unusable space that they can't access. Yeah. And I hope that you have excellent cuddles. I wish this was one tick longer so I could center it. Alright, so I'm going to select all of these and be like, you all have a destination of that. And I'm going to limit this to not green bag, but the ingredient mushroom spawn. Oh, you know what I should... I'm going to turn on the whitelist, apply to siblings, and then come back to this one. Mushroom spawn. What's the other stuff? The soily stuff for this. Mushroom substrate. I think that's all we actually need in this. Which means the rest of these are going to be... Which means I probably should have done these ones first. These ones are going to be mushrooms. Oh, actually, it doesn't even need to be, because... I'm going to have to buy another container. Alright, so I need to buy more shelving and more of these. Paste. 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 Copy. Paste. There we go. And then I'm going to have to change the output of those, but yeah, that's fine. I'm going to need a trash can, of which I've got plenty somewhere. I need to hire some people as well. You know me too well that I have like this amazing thing of tea next to me. I got a new water cooler. If you want to change the subject, it has a hot water button. It's the best thing ever. I drink so much tea. I wish it was slightly faster than a dribble, but it is still faster than a kettle. It is really unfortunate that I cannot purchase the large shelving units from him. I want to hire a handler for the barn. And I want to hire a botanist for the barn. And I want to hire a botanist for the barn. And I've got 2 extra because I miscounted. I also got cocaine because I lifted it off a rival drug dealer. As you do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, okay. You have the dubious honor of handling all this. I'm gonna go buy more racks. And these don't have a destination yet. That's what I needed. Okay. And you. You actually don't get a station, do you? No. But... you, yes. In your spare time, I need you doing that. I don't know if that'll work, but we'll find out. You try to sleep? Alright, you have a good night. I hope that tomorrow is better than today, okay? I'm gonna get 4, 8, 12, 14 more. It's a lot, but I would like it to be able to handle excess of other things as well. So if I have, you know, a bunch of weed I need dried, or I don't know, maybe you can do some with cocaine, or if I just scale up, you know. You know, I'm supposed to be able... Okay. Supposedly, I can be, like, ambushed and shit. I have yet to have that happen. Alright, 8, 16, 24. It's almost certainly not enough, but it's a good start. Alright, so now I have another 3 rows. And only 4 slots to do it in. I will forego some of them because, in fairness, that is a lot of them. I'm sure at some point it'll come up and I'll need these. That should be equal to 40 of them, I think. Wait, that doesn't make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16? That number that it should be? So no, let me double check that. It should be 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh. Now I can add more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Well, 4 of those aren't going to be used. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minimum 20, best possible destination. I don't really have a destination yet for it. That, I guess. We'll change that in a minute when we have the new one. I also need to assign owner of all of these, don't I? Yes, I do. His entire job is going to be making supplies to grow mushrooms and drying mushrooms. Which is, you know, fine. Alright, let's head home because... Hang on, I'm gonna edit my list here. Shelves. Oh. Cleaner plus trash. This is gonna be it's gonna be a mess in there. Luckily, I should just have spare trash cans, so I can just grab a couple of those. Okay, my eye is suddenly very itchy. Allison was right on that. There they are. Trash cans. I love how these guys clearly just don't give a crap about the Benzies. Because if they did, the Benzies wouldn't let them do business with me, so... I remember when the biggest storage was the shells, and that was terrible. I'm glad we're beyond those days. What's the odd thing out? Okay. That was weird. I would really like to hook up with him and be able to just buy a ton. And I forgot to set up the trash cans. Let's quickly do that. He's gonna be busy for a bit, I think. Alright, so... Alright, let's go find Bundy, shall we? What a name. Just gonna go find, like, the brother of a serial killer or something. There we go. Now let's go see Jeremy. I do have to wonder why the people in suburbia are, like, so good for mushrooms, like... Oh, it's the dealer, okay. Or the... Yeah, no, he's a different kind of dealer, isn't he? Apparently I can't do that while he's working. Unlike everyone else. Alright, let's go down there. Hello, Harold. Mushroom? Nope. Yeah, no mushroom. Nope, you didn't like that. Hi, Jack. Can I interest you in a mushroom? Yes, I can. Wow. 75% chance said no.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
You tried, sir. Thank you. Yeah, I did mark. Okay. West Bridge? Okay. It's not there. It's somewhere. Where's West Bridge? Oh, that's where. Okay, I thought it was over here. Cause I know they can set up right there. So there's a very out in the open spot, if you ask me. But all right, I want to buy 50, 50, and 50, and a mushroom hat. Yes. Oh, okay. No, never mind. I'll be right back. I am going to buy that mushroom hat. Oh, this is gonna be troublesome, I think, hauling this across the map, but not the end of the world, I suppose. I'm probably gonna end up aggravating the police on my way past. Peak mushroom humor. Achieved. Good, stay stuck. Oh, never mind. Oh, close enough. Oh, I need to set up a haul job for that as well, don't I? Yes, I do. No, you're a botanist, you're a botanist, you're a botanist, you're the cleaner, he's inside, isn't he? Yep. From supplies as well to this. I just realized I've also just screwed myself out of being able to use this tonight. Oh well. It's unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. I've got a delivery to make of $1,000. For the final time. At least with him. Oh, I don't have any money. Fair. Well, I can pick some up off my dealer. Sell them through pretty good. I will have to go through my dealers soon and restock them.
Hmm.
Wrong door. Sorry, Kathy. Alright, doing good. Let's quickly sort out what we need. I need 6 jars Granddaddy. I need 13 jars of green. $15 plus 12. Okay. Is that OG? Yeah. Okay, 15 plus 12 is 727. And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sour diesel. Oh, I didn't realize there was multiple people here. It's a bit of a weird spot to, collectively, make a weed purchase. No. Not as bad as directly in front of the police, but Seems to me that I could add more to these and they would not be struggling too hard. It also seems to me that I'll probably end up turning off their money faucet relatively quickly unless some people start buying a whole lot of mushrooms. Because right now, not really seeing it. I mean, I'm sure I will eventually, but people love their weed, man. They're going to be at the... This. I have to check them. I don't remember if I got them all or not, but... Oh, I should probably grab the money from my dealer as well. Got 2 customers. They're doing pretty good. Gotta make that money! Gotta love that mushroom hat also, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, okay, they're just behind the post office that I own. And the remaining deals are just all scattered over there. That's fine. And then I will go and try and hook up with all the people up north. Low-key, I kind of wish I could order multiple things at the same time. Like, they could be like, I want, you know, 10 of this and 5 of this. Oh, they're not here. They're... Oh, they're the apartment building. I'm short one. Right back, George. Love the extra $400. It's very nice. Okay, so what's next on my to-do list for tonight? I've got no orders. I've got mushrooms going. I should go north. Yes, that's what I'm doing. I need to see if anyone's down to get stoned on shrooms. And I'm in my fantastic mushroom salesman hat. Anything else would be a disgrace to mushroom kind. Mushroom? Perfect. And then we shall go down the street. Ooh, I'm very close to not having to deal with Benzies anymore over here. And this one I'm looking at Jack Knight. Already offered you one? Go okay. Harold Colt. Already offered one? Okay. And Jackie Stevenson.
Mm-hmm.
29, 39, 7. They really like that high quality OG. Which makes sense. I'll just do that. Damn. Oh well. I need to get some of those in individual bags. In fact, I need some samples of all of them, really, but I need more of that one specifically. Which I can achieve pretty quickly. Oh dear. Okay, I need to deal with that, like, yesterday? Wait. I should be smart about this. Gives them an opportunity to unload some right now. And it's not so backed up that it's the end of the world yet. And I am absolutely 100% going back there and getting more stuff out of it. Because that needs to be solved right now, so. So I get for giving him a couple days to do his work, you know. Every time I come back, it's just going to be full again. I'd go get the van, but the police are in the way. Unless I want to shoot the police, which I could do. Bit extreme, though. Something tells me I'm going to need to bring my van over just to bring all the stuff back. All the finished product. Because my stash house is starting to get a bit empty. Alright, I think that's in the clear enough that I can wait for tomorrow with the van. Just gonna go in here, I'm gonna go baggy weed and weed backed up. Oh, and probably more jars. Alright, so I'm gonna call it a night here. You guys have... I hope you've had a good night. I know I have. I'm tired. So, have a good sleep, and I'll see you tomorrow. We're making that XP and the money, but no CXP. Have a good night, everyone.